Skibbity toilet.
Toes away, toes away, toes away, toes away.
Skibbity toilet.
Toes away.
Skibbity toilet. Skibbity toilet. Skibbity toilet.
Okay, stop it. Welcome. I actually don't like you at all. Episode 6. Proving my point, guys. Okay, anyways, just welcome. I'll get into that. Welcome to episode 6. I think we have 77 subscribers.
Wow.
Yep, 77 subscribers.
And counting.
And this is episode 6. Everyone go follow our TikTok and our Instagram. Anyways. But basically, this proves my point. Abby doesn't even know what episode we're on because she does not care about the podcast.
That's not true. And we've discussed this. It's not true.
And we got
I do care, but there's like, do we really need 2 people editing the same thing?
It's not
No.
about the editing. It's the fact that I told you when I wanted to film it, and I told you several times.
Well, she was like, I want to film it today before mom and dad come home. So I'm like, okay. And so I go and I'm playing Mario, and I'm like waiting for her to come downstairs.
Always playing a game,
always does.
always on the iPad. Always
Because
just,
like I was waiting for you.
You weren't though, because I'm the one. Because I'm
sick, by the way.
No, and you deserve it because I gave you my sickness, and that's what you get because you don't care about the podcast as much as you should.
Lies.
Anyways, do you have anything pressing on your mind?
Well, I have a couple topics that we can delve into in a minute, but
School's over for me. I finished my last day.
failed your final.
Oh, I also noticed when I edit, you breathe really loud into the mic. So can you not do that? Yeah, you're literally like.
Well, damn.
Yeah. So let's not. Anyways, school's over, and I did fail my exam. I'll actually tell the story about this. This is also, mind you, finished my junior year of college, and it is my first in-person class I've ever taken. So I knew I was going to fail it going into it because the class was really hard. The quizzes have been really hard. I failed all of them, but I still, for some reason, I had an A for some reason. I think it was because I was doing all the extra credit work. And so I go in there knowing I'm going to fail. So I finished my test. It was really hard. I turned my brightness down before I turned it in because I knew I was going to see my score. I knew I was going to laugh. I turn it in, and I see 19.17 out of 40, which is a whopping 47%. So I start laughing, and then I leave the classroom. I ask everyone in the class, so did y'all just fail this too? They said, absolutely. Every single person I talked to.
You have to take it on your computer?
Yeah. In lockdown browser too.
In person?
If you know, you know. Huh?
Why? That's so stupid that they would have you take a test on a computer in person.
On lockdown browser too.
It doesn't make sense.
I know.
Like, if you're in person, have me get out the number 2 in the Scantron. Let's go.
What?
The number 2 pencil in the Scantron. See, Maddie's a COVID baby. She doesn't understand,
COVID baby?
Back in the day, we would go to in-person classes.
Can you move your foot? Baby, I've been doing
COVID.
in-person.
No, but you weren't in college before COVID. That's what I'm saying.
Babe, my whole entire freshman year was online, so try again.
That's what I'm saying.
Thanks.
You did all online college, so you're not used to having an in-person class.
I've been in person several times. For
okay, but I'm saying
classes.
all my classes have been in person.
Okay, you're old.
Yeah. I remember the day.
But
got shut down.
I used to do the Scantron for the PSAT and the MEEP tests and whatever those were. But anyways,
the MEEP test.
So I failed my exam, and then I go outside. I ask everyone. Everyone I talked to failed too. So that means that's a problem with the teacher, and that is a problem with the exam, because the fact that all these people in this class are failing it.
Yeah.
That is not a reflection of me. So then I was just laughing, and then I had to take
Wait, did you email them?
Oh, yeah, I did, and I cooked in my email, too. I was like...
Did they respond?
Yeah, she did. She was like, thank you for the well-written email. She was like, I'll take this into account, when I'm tallying up scores and stuff, whatever. Because I was telling her, I was like, you have so many like bright, smart kids in this class. It clearly like I didn't directly say it was her, but I was like, it might have just been the exam that was too hard because you have smart kids in this class, whatever. And she was like, whatever. She said thanks for the email, and she'll consider it. But yeah, the fact that everyone failed, and then we had to take a group exam. My group failed that as well. I won't be failing the class though, and hopefully she curves it. And then my other class, I had a test that I missed, and he said he'd give me an E on it, but then he puts in the final grades with giving me a 0 out of 25. So then I have to email him, and then he has to change the final grade, and it's not showing up, so it's messing up my GPA. But whatever. School's over for the summer. But, yeah, I don't even know. Oh, she, Pookie, Panty, Bobo, da. Come here, Pookie. But yeah, just a second, I took another exam today. I just felt the weight just lift off my shoulders. Like, life is worth living again. Even went to the gym today, went and played tennis, got Chipotle. Like, life is worth living. Or I even noticed, like, work is better when I, like, open up my window. And I just, like, experience the outside and, like, the sun.
Yeah.
You know? But, we should get into our Detroit festivities that we had. Oh, actually, there was 2 tragedies that day. So I go fail my exam, right? Whatever, laugh about it. Literally laugh, now cry later, as Drake said. So then I go home, and the draft is in Detroit. So Big Sean is playing.
Do you really have to do that?
And so we wanted to go see Big Sean before, me and my friend Kaya and our cousin Daisy. So, you know, I finished my exam. I go home. In hindsight, they probably should have met me down there, and we should have left then because we didn't expect it to be this busy, though. So then we get to the draft, and they let us in, but, like, it's so hard trying to find a way in there. We had to get on the people mover to cross the street, like, just let me cross the street. They wouldn't even let us do that. So then I get in there. They block off the stage. Oh, okay. So I'm squished in between all these people, and then this man comes by. He's like, I'm a worker here. Let me through, let me through, let me through. He has, like, this bucket of like ice cold drinks up on my body, and then I am literally like honestly assaulting this man behind me because I had my whole entire body on top of him, like full buns, full cheeks, close. Full of everything. Like this older man, he probably liked it. But I had my full body up against this man because it was so squished. And then they were closing off the exit, and they like weren't letting people out, even though it literally said exit in big bold words. Yeah. They like blocked it off and wouldn't let people in. So then I could hear Big Sean in a distance. But then all these stupid people who don't even care about Big Sean, they were just like, open the gate, like let us in, let us in. So then what I could hear of Big Sean immediately gone because I have these stupid people yelling. But so that was a disaster.
Yeah, that was a rough one. I didn't even get
in.
It was I didn't even get in.
People there.
I was very upset because I went down there. I just wanted to have a little bit of food, a couple of drinks. I wanted to have some
vendors
fun
there, though. I don't know, or maybe they.
And did. I wasn't even allowed inside. And then by the time
what even happened
we went all the way around, and then
every exit was blocked off.
Every exit. They wouldn't let anyone in. People were trying to jump over, go under. These teenagers were like trying to jump over, and me and my boyfriend were like, "Wait, I want to see if they do it."
Did they?
No, because I could tell. I was like, they were they're too pussy to do it. Like they weren't gonna do it.
No,
like,
I saw this man.
But if they did, I was waiting because if they did, I would have ran through behind them.
Oh, absolutely. I remember one time. We went to a bar downtown, me and my friends, and
I keep accidentally breathing in the microphone, like going like this. I don't need to.
Don't do that. But we caught the emergency exit, and we snuck because we didn't want to pay cover, and there was also a long line, and we literally just ran inside, and it was right by the staircase, and we run up a bunch of stairs. But then Hannah later that night did unfortunately go behind the bar and got us all kicked out, so we got bad karma right away for that one. But I saw this old man. He tried to, like, pull the exit gate down, and these police officers, like, he was like, trying to pull it, and the police, like, tackled him to the ground, and all of us were standing there, like, huh? Like, what is wrong with you? There's literally a million police officers. Do you think you're going to get past them?
Actually breaking through, and they got through.
I did see that. But, like, you're so brave. Like, also, like, the amount of trouble you would get in if they caught you, too, it's like, you're doing this for what? To hear someone on a stage's name get called?
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't really there for the football, obviously, but obviously Jared Goff, baby daddy. But it was really fun to see Detroit all popping like that. And it was making me smile because on TikTok, people were saying they were like, yeah, like, I feel like we can blame Eminem for this and the 8 Mile movie, but people think Detroit is just like all that. And they were like, no, like the draft, like, because people come from all over. People were saying, they were like, it really changed my view of the city. Like, I didn't know it was this nice, and like there are this many fun things to do, and like so many nice people, because like people come from like different states, different people. I saw some girl, she was here from England. Like, why are you
for the draft
here?
is crazy.
She was like, I love going to the 7-Elevens. I love the American gas stations. And she was like picking out all these snacks. Dude, when foreign people always get Slurpees, they never finish them. Every single thing I've seen. I also saw this other girl. She was like going to LA, and she was I think British or Australian, maybe, I don't know. And they went to 7-Eleven. She was like, this Slurpee is just way too big for me. Like, girl, drink it.
Well, do they get like the giant ones?
Yeah, but like,
because I don't know if I could finish all.
I feel like I always finish
get it. Like,
Slurpee.
yeah, I'll still finish most of it. It really depends, I guess.
But then I
saw this video on TikTok, and apparently sherbet in the U.S. is a completely different thing than sherbet in the U.K. Because in the UK, it's like...
As in, like, is sherbet gelato?
No, it's like more of like a sorbet, like fruity ice cream.
What is the difference between sherbet,
like
gelato, and sorbet?
orange sherbet?
Aren't they all the same consistency, kind of?
Yeah.
What would happen if I went and filled up my water bottle? Would you be able to entertain them?
Yeah, I'll tell them about the sherbet.
Okay.
You just won't get to hear the fun fact, but...
Okay.
But, so, in the UK... sherbet is like a powder that they put on top of like a soft serve, and they were doing like red and blue powder. It's like a pixie stick, like a flavored pixie stick. I guess and in Australia too. But that, like, if you order a sherbet there, you're not gonna get ice cream. But it's just so interesting. It really is. Maddie's grabbing the cat. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little out of it today. I'm a little bit under the weather. Oh, there goes Fern.
Oh, we can make them hang out. Sorry, guys. That was probably the most boring thing ever.
What? Talking to me?
Yeah, I heard you. Oh, Fifi Lil. Guys, Fern and Charlotte... Well, Charlotte doesn't like Fern. Charlotte's mean to Fernie. Fernie, it's so... Oh, I'm so sorry. Fern. We should make them go next to each other like the babies. Come on. Fifi. Are you mad?
Fifi, say something.
Oh, Fern is mute, by the way. One time...
Yeah, she doesn't really talk.
Me and... Your toes are a lot for me.
Whoa.
One time, me and my mom brought all 3 of our cats to... Okay. She just squeaked.
Hey, stop it. I was trying to get her...
All right, that's enough.
Sit nice like Charlotte.
Okay, all right. We went to the vet with Fern, Charlotte, and Wilbur, and Fern jumped up on the counter, and they had dog treats. Like, that were like these like peanut butter dog treats. Fern shoves her fat head in this glass jar that has all these chocolate treats in it. She takes one out and eats it, and
there's cat hair on my mic.
And the vet lady was like, she was like, I've never seen a cat do that before. And then like the real vet person comes in. They're like, oh, Fern, like I heard you had one of the dog treats, whatever. It was so funny. Like, Fern is actually the most hilarious cat
I
ever.
really wish I could have been there.
It was so funny.
And Maddie sent me a picture of her.
Oh, and then she threw it up. Okay, so she eats the dog treat. She jumps off the counter. All of us are like, what just happened? Literally, imagine your cat just jumping on a table and eating like this like chunky piece of chocolate.
No, but she like stuck her head in the jar.
Yeah.
Didn't she?
Yeah. I said that. And so then she throws it up and then eats it.
She ate the throw up?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Didn't I say that?
I don't know.
I remember she like coughed it up a little bit, and then I'm pretty sure she ate it again because there wasn't like puke on the floor.
She probably was like choking on it because she ate it too fast.
I think she did, or like I don't know.
That's got to be like a stress thing.
What? Well, people get tummy aches if they eat too fast.
No, I mean like
Charlotte will always be eating her food
eating
and
the
then throwing
treat
it
at
up.
the vet was probably a stress thing.
But
She used to lick all the fur off of her belly, and she'd have a pink.
yeah, cause she a bad
Pink
girl.
belly.
She's so bad. But then what else did I do on Friday? I went to the Tigers game, and they lost. And then I did almost choke and die. Alex, if you're listening to this, I know you remember. I got a little daiquiri drink, and it was weirdly grainy, like the ice. Like it was I don't know, because I'm fine with Slurpees. I don't know. I think it was just that flavor, because my friend Alex was saying that the strawberry one wasn't like this, but she got it was called like Tiger's Blood or something flavor, and it was so sweet. 1, 2, didn't taste like there was any alcohol in it. 3, the ice was grainy and weird. So I'm like, first off,
It like makes that sound when it goes down your throat.
like it was like sand almost, like just like. But I don't know. Usually I like all types of ice. Like I don't know if it was like the flavoring. I don't know. But so we were walking back up to our seats, and I have been dealing with this, illness, whatever it is. But my throat was hurting, and I was having like so much mucus in my throat, and like occasionally I would just like have to hack it up, But I drink the drink, and it like hits the back of my throat. I don't know if it went down the wrong pipe, but I couldn't breathe because I couldn't breathe.
Maybe they put sherbet powder in it.
Sherbet powder? All right. Maybe. Who knows? But
If you
but then I was sitting there and I was like, but it was one of the things where like that you need to calm down and breathe. So I was like, oh my god. And then I like couldn't catch my breath, and I kept trying to talk, but the only thing I had to wash it down was more Tiger's Blood daiquiri. I didn't have like a water or anything, so I was like. And then my eyes were watering so bad, and it was so windy, and like hair was getting in my eyes, and I couldn't breathe, and I actually couldn't catch my breath. But then finally I was fine. But my eyes, it looked like I was crying. But I don't know if it went down the wrong pipe, or I don't know what happened. But fun fact, I used to think that the food hole and the water hole, I can't talk. I used to think that food and water went down separate holes until maybe like a year ago. Like I thought that they like had different ones, like water hole, food hole, air hole. I don't know why. And it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Like when you would choke, I'd be like, oh, like the food probably just went down like the wrong hole, But and people usually think, oh, like air hole. No, I was thinking there was another water hole in there and air hole.
Water and hole.
I want to get a pedicure, guys. Someone give me a pedicure. I saw this video, actually, of this creep. He was at some, like, football game, I think. And he was, like, on his phone, like, this old man. And he was scrolling through pictures of feet on, like, Facebook. Like, must have been some, like, foot page. I don't know. And he was like screenshotting all of them, or he was like saving them to his camera roll. He was like, oh, save. He would like scroll, find another one, save. And then there was this like pretty little cheerleader that like came and like was dancing. He turns his phone, picture of her, goes back to his phone, Facebook, save photo, save photo. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what is that?
That was a TikTok?
Yeah, I saw it. I think I might have sent it to you. But, another thing that's been pissing me off with TikTok lately. What is with the people that...
What the Sigma?
No. The people that, they'll be like, if you join and I'm doing this, that means I don't like my co-host. Or like, you know what I'm talking about? Or this lady.
So I'm going live, and if I go like this, that means I really am not vibing with my co-host. But if you send me 10 galaxies, I'll do turbulence. Turbulence. That's what they call it, turbulence. And that's when they shake their ass. If guys, if 40,000 more people join my live, I have to do turbulence. Guys, if anyone sends me a rose, I have to do turbulence.
No, I've seen ones. I saw one the other day, and I duetted it. It was this girl. She like purposely like shook her titty.
Oh yeah, and they do that all. Like that one girl, she's like, when I get on top, I ride.
No.
That girl, she's
I
like,
don't know that.
she's like,
Stop.
like,
Okay, you don't need to do it
I'm gonna
now.
do turbulence on my live. Go check it out.
No, but she literally was like, hey guys, like when I join my live. and,
Wait.
like, she's literally jiggling her
Did you
titties
see the
back
video
and
of the
forth.
lady
and then at
with
the end,
that-
she jiggles her titties again. Like, girl.
You see the video?
How about we get a job?
No, because I've seen worse. The girl
Oh, I've seen a bad one.
the girl with the egg, or it was like an egg or a potato falling out of her skirt, and you don't see where they're coming from. Like, she's wearing a really short skirt, and she's like standing at the counter in like this kitchen, and like every so often, like an egg falls out
No.
or a potato falls out. It just like falls out on the floor.
I get some weird ones, like
I felt
sexual
because
ones.
I felt that one was like sexual, and I felt like a creep for that even being up, because it's like a short skirt,
You can't
and she's like standing there, and then like
you can't help what's on like your live though.
I
You're
guess
not-
yeah.
Like I get weird things, or like this girl. I've had one where like it literally like it outlines.
Everyone comment bless you right now.
That's crazy. Yeah, if you're listening, comment bless you. But this like I've seen girls that will like wear super tight shorts that'll cover literally their coochie lips, like it'll like be
like show the
they'll be
whole
sitting there, so it's
coochie.
an outline of their coochie, like
Camel toe.
yeah, like camel toe on purpose, or they'll be like twiddling their little toes in the screen. It's like, oh my god. And you know people are joining in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Have you seen the videos of Carrington where he like will he'll like fake it, like he'll be like, oh my god, thank you for this comment, hey, Carrington's the hottest person ever, hey, type shit, like he'll like make stuff up. I want to go live and do that. Ice cream so good,
Gang gang.
gang gang.
Or the one.
Thanks for
you.
the hot dog.
Thank you for the french fry.
Oh,
Thanks for the
Hamza.
koala.
Hamza and Martin's lives actually kill. Thanks for the koala. Oh my god.
They're like-
Thanks for the fries. Thanks for the fries. I hate them so bad. Oh my god, dream collab. They're on like a tropical island right now. Why am I not there? Guys, spam the comments adding Hamza and tell him to hit me up, okay?
There's cat hairs all over this microphone.
I always find cat hair in my food.
Me too.
Like, it's fine, but like I was at work the other day and I was eating my grapes and I'm like, why do I see Fern's hair right here?
It's always ferns.
It's always, and you know it's Fern's because it's black and has a little white tip.
Yep.
Yep. I sup your white tea, I do you dirty, yeah. But yeah, I always see her little hairs in my food. Like, I don't know where it's coming from. I honestly think it might be the towels. Like, we wash the towels and dry the towels, but then Fern's hair is always lingering. I don't know. But you should talk about what you want to talk about now.
So I had some stuff pulled up.
Oh my god, you have some good ones.
We don't have to talk about all of them today, but so what was this, last week? Maybe a week before that.
What?
Our washing machine
Oh my
broke.
god, wait, actually I have a story about that, how I gagged Dad. So good. He was like complaining. He was like, yeah, because you guys put too many clothes in the washer. That's why it's broken. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, Dad, we've had this washer for a really long time. I'm pretty sure they like give out after a while. Also, guys, I'm so sorry my hair looks like this. I washed it. Just washed it. So that's why I look a little greasy, a little scary. But so I was like, Dad, I'm pretty sure like maybe like how long did he say we had it? Maybe 10 years.
Yeah,
and I
he
was
said
like,
we've had it for 10 years.
and I was like, yeah, Dad, like it's totally normal for a washer to like kind of give out because we're using it daily, constantly, always having clothes in it. And then he's like, no, a washing machine should last you like 20 years. And I'm like, okay, but you're wrong though. And I look it up. I said, washer, clothes like washing machine, lifespan. It says 10 years. I said, oh, thank you so much. Like, politely, respectfully act. I'm like, you're just wrong. So then I sent him a little screenshot. I said, oh, you're wrong, though. Thank you, though. Thank you.
That did shut him up.
We got a new one, but something funny happened at Abbey.
Well, before we got the new one, my dad was trying to fix the old one. And he had it, like, turned on its side and was, like, down there. And we have a laundry chute, like a hamper, in our bathroom.
He was grunting and groaning.
He's like, God damn it.
Like, just buy a new one. Bye.
And I dropped some clothes down the hamper, and the hamper is, like, right next to where he's fixing it. Like, his head is right here, and the hamper is, like, right here. And I threw, like, a towel down or something, and my mom was like, don't do that. And I was like, okay. And then, like...
Because he was fixing it right there, like, it would have fallen on him.
Yeah, and I didn't even think about it. I didn't even know he was, like, right there. And I was just like, whatever. And I forgot about it because, like, I'm so used to, like, oh, there's dirty clothes. I'm putting them down the hamper. I threw down my underwear, and I just hear, God fucking damn it! So I definitely know it grazed his head.
Her panty might have plopped on his head.
And it was literally like a lace stripper thong. So
imagine you like worked all day and then you're just trying to fix your washing machine and then your daughter plops her dirty panty on your head. That kills. Wait, should I tell my story about that has to do with the washing machine and underwear?
I feel like this is the perfect segue.
Guys.
No, brace yourselves for this one, guys, because
you're not ready for this one.
Is a doozy.
So the way that like you tell a story about like underwear and a washing machine and I have a story about that, like why is that like happening? But okay.
Well, because you wash your underwear in the washing machine.
Oh, true. But a story like this, oh baby, y'all better buckle up, okay? I'm actually...
Well, I wash my underwear in the washing machine. I don't know, but you use the...
Well,
use the washboard.
No, I give
backyard.
them to you first, and then I know you like to like lick them clean and like... So, and then I just, yeah.
That's foul.
But...
Go ahead, though.
So, how old was I? Maybe like 10? Maybe?
No.
I was
young.
young.
Been younger than that.
Yeah, probably younger. I really don't remember. Oh my God, I just remembered another really funny story. Remember iPod case, okay? Just remember that.
Wait. I'm ready this one too.
No, I'll say it after this so you don't need to. This actually kills. So, hold on. So I had I don't even know how to start this.
Do you want me to get it started?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Maddie, I want to say she was probably like 7 because I'm gonna cut her some slack because there's no way she was 10 years old acting like this. But as we all know, day of the week underwear. She had a Paul Frank set.
Of course.
Was it Tuesday or Wednesday?
Maybe Tuesday. I know they were yellow.
It was a weekday.
They weren't yellow for long though. Let's just say that.
Right. So. Evidently, she shit her panty. and
basically, so, okay.
Take it away.
I'll take it away.
Take it away, boss.
So basically, you know, you heard it from Abby. I did caca on my panty a little bit. I think I just, like, I don't know. I think I just tried to fart and a little bit more came out. Like, I don't remember it being that much.
Right, it's like a classic shart.
Classic.
No biggie.
Classic. Like when Abby sharted.
But it's the way you handled it.
The way Abby sharted her pants at Old Navy.
Did we already tell that story?
I don't think so.
No, I thought we did.
I don't think so. Whatever. You don't listen to our podcast, so you wouldn't know.
Right.
Anyways, but so I caca on my panty and I'm trying to dispose of evidence. I'm like, no one can know about this because I'm literally so embarrassed. No one can know that I caca on my panty. So I take my dirty panty and I think I tried to like get it wet and like try to get the stain out, but like it wasn't coming out. And especially it was like a light underwear. like literally a canvas, like ready to be painted. So I take the underwear, the caca underwear, and I put it. I actually can't believe I'm sharing this story right now. This is like, I'm being so vulnerable. So I take the panty.
Good.
I take the wet caca panty, and I put it in a Ziploc bag. And I don't know what I thought I was doing here, but I take the caca panty in the Ziploc bag and I throw it behind the washing machine, thinking that it will be gone forever. I thought that it was behind the washing machine was kind of just like some abyss that like literally a black hole that like nothing back there. Look, what is wrong with me?
I get
like
that
it low key is an abyss,
like a land of no return. Like,
but like not to like it. It's not a black hole for any means. Like it's like they were gonna find this eventually. So I throw my caca panty in the Ziploc bag in the wash.
Just the fact that you thought it would disappear.
Like what is
like
wrong?
You were
with
like,
me?
oh, all right,
actually, like I threw it back there. I was like, all right, I'm good. And then a few months later, we should actually ask Mom. Wait, actually pause. We're one day gonna have my mom on the podcast. Kevin brought up that he was like him and Mom should host a segment.
Wait,
I was like, that'd be
really
perfect.
Good.
We should ask her if she remembers finding the caca panty, because I feel like we brought it up to her one time and she said she did. I don't know. We gotta ask. But so my mom, of course, ends up finding. I don't know if she's like just cleaning back there, like whatever. Finds my caca panty in the Ziploc bag, and she says, "Maddie, what's this?" It's literally moldy. Like my caca panty, because I got it wet because I was trying to like clean it and like hide all the evidence. Like it literally got moldy all over it. There was like green mold. Like imagine having a child. You carry a child for 9 months. Then she literally puts a caca panty in a Ziploc bag, throws it behind the washing machine, thinking it's gonna be gone forever, and then you find it months later. There's
a moldy Ziploc bag.
Like I don't even know
moldy.
I literally don't even know what I would do if I found my kid's dirty panty in a Ziploc bag. Like, anyways,
no,
I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I just shared that. But anything for y'all. But this reminds me of another story that kills every time I think about it. So, okay.
And I always forget about this story too.
Me too. Like, it's kind of like one that
it's like a rare gem that when I remember, I'm like, oh my god.
So this is classic. So Daisy, our cousin, if you're listening to this, tune in because.
Also, shout out Daisy. She made me this chowder hat.
Yeah. I want a chowder hat too, Daisy. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cute. What is the chowder?
You take the moon and you take the sun.
No. You take everything that feel like fun. You stir it all up and then you're done. Rada. No. What is it? Last night I had a dream you were a bottle of ketchup. Which is weird.
Which is weird, because usually you're
mayonnaise. No, because usually you're mayonnaise in my dreams. Can we talk about how scary Flapjack was? Anyways.
Captain Knuckles.
Captain Knuckles. When they would do like the little close-up shots in Flapjack, like it was terrifying. Anyways, Cartoon Network is scary.
It's not nearly as scary as Courage the Cowardly Dog for me.
No, want to know what's scary that we don't talk about enough? Gravity Falls. That show is dark-sided. I hated watching it by myself. Like, no.
I liked it though.
No, well, I guess it was kind of a good show, but like it was.
But I wouldn't
scary.
watch it by myself. No
I'm
way.
scared of cartoons. Want to know the scariest cartoon of all? Bob's Burgers. Imagine Bob from Bob's Burgers walking in your house right now, and he just stares at you. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I would be more scared if I saw like SpongeBob or Mr. Meaty.
Can you not scratch yourself like that?
I'm scratching my knee,
and I hate the sound of that. So let's not. No, but like literally, what are you doing if Bob's from Bob's Burgers walks in your house? And you just like,
that's going to make me a burger.
Or Tina just walks in your house. You're not scared? No, the way the Bob's Burgers is scary because they just do that like blank stare. Like that, I think that's what gets me. That's a scary one. Flapjack was scary. Like Adventure Time doesn't scare me.
No, Courage the Cowardly Dog was scary.
That was scary. What else was scary?
Mr. Meaty.
Mr. Meaty, terrifying. I saw someone at the draft that looked like Mr. Meaty that was trying to get on the People Mover.
Oh. Okay. All right, but we got sidetracked.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about Bob now. Did you know the first episode of Bob's Burgers, like the pilot or like the show was supposed to be? They were like, I don't know if this is a rumor or I think it was true that they were supposed to be like serving like human meat, like they were supposed to be like kind of like cannibals. That was like the show premise.
I think I actually did. I think I actually did hear that.
I remember one of the episodes of Bob's Burgers we were watching with Dad, and like the girl like had a tampon in her backpack, and I literally thought it was like heroin or something, and that was,
huh?
I thought it was like drugs or something, but it was literally just a tampon in the girl's backpack in the episode, and I was like, oh my God, we're watching this with Dad. It's literally like drugs. Like, oh my God. But what were we talking about? Oh, the iPod story. Okay. So what iPod was, this was like an iPod Nano. Yeah. So the little iPod Nanos that you could like, you know, just play music on, or like, remember that little game that you could play with like the ball and it would like, so, you know.
And at this point, I had one, Maddie had one, and Daisy had one.
This was like their golden age.
Yeah, like we all had.
Yeah,
like
we
if
all,
you didn't have an iPod Nano, what are you doing?
Yeah. Mine was gray, I think.
Mine was orange.
Yours was orange, yeah. So, you know, I'd always be cranking out Maroon 5 on there because, you know, Adam Levine was my first crush, obviously. Always playing Misery, Moves Like Jagger, or Moves Like Jagger was after at the time. Crazy Little Thing Called Love, like Maroon 5 little cover.
Right, we get the point.
Anyways, he's so hot. I can't believe he cheated on his wife. Anyways,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But, like, why would I be tuned into Adam Levine's drama?
True. Well, it was kind of like a big scandal. He was like messaging some girl, and then he wanted to like
he wanted to name their baby. That.
He wanted to name their baby after her.
Yeah, because of that. Because that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Imagine if like that happened. Like the wife didn't find out, and they actually named the baby after like the mistress. I'd have to kill myself, unfortunately.
No. I'd be getting a name change, and okay. I also have to talk about how I wanted to throw a brick inside of the urgent care window today.
Oh, I need to tell the iPod story though.
Yeah, so let's get going.
Sorry guys. So so we all had our iPods, and I remember like I had a case on mine, I think, and I don't really remember, but I remember our cousin Daisy had just gotten a new case for her iPod. I remember it so vividly. It was like a clear case, and it had like black
flowers on it.
Black like flowers or something like cut like.
It was cute.
It was cute, especially on like
a gray one.
Yeah, like on a gray one.
It was cute.
That was cute. So I remember Daisy had gotten it, and you know, me, Abby, Daisy were all just like little rascals back in the day. So I thought it'd be funny to take her. Was it her full iPod?
I think it was. Yeah, it was in the case.
I took Abby's iPod.
No, Daisy's iPod.
I mean, I took Daisy's iPod and I put it in Abby's butt crack.
Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I took Daisy's iPod and put it in Abby's butt crack. And then Daisy was like, oh my God, that's so gross. And I was like, what? It's funny. But like, we were all kind of like laughing, like whatever. But then Abby obviously retrieves the iPod from her buttocks. And then Daisy was like, you can keep my case now. I don't want it. And she had just gotten it, mind you. Like, she had just gotten it.
And that part, that hurt me. Because now all of a sudden I'm the victim. Because
who's here? Mom? Dad? Our house may or may not be getting broken into.
Because I'm the victim here. Now you're saying that my butt's gross, and I didn't even do anything here. I'm just sitting here minding my business. My dumbass sister wants to shove something down my butt crack, and now you're going to make this a whole thing? Baby, go wash it off.
So yeah,
Thank you very
Daisy,
much.
I know you're listening, so I am sorry. I do think you should have just washed it off, whatever. But Daisy was like, I don't want it. I'm not keeping the case.
But
Nope.
at the time, maybe she was just making a point.
Yeah, she was like, I'm not keeping it. Nope. It touched Abby's butt crack. I don't want it. So then she like gave it to me. She was like, you can have it. And I was like, okay, free iPod case. Absolutely. And it was cute. So I remember I took it home and we had went to the mall that day. And I remember Mom was like, I think we went with like Aunt Stephanie or something. And my mom was like, oh, like that's a new iPod case. Where'd you get that? And I was like, from the Apple store. I was like, I just got it from the Apple store. And she's like, really? Because she knows I only have $5 to my name, like maybe $10 max.
And if you wanted something from the Apple store, you would have been begging on your hands and knees for Mom to buy it.
Those
for you.
cases were probably a decent, definitely not, maybe like,
Maybe like $20 at least.
yeah, decent, because they were tiny.
This is before the inflation times.
Yeah, before inflation times for sure. Because why is Taco Bell quesadilla $6? Anyways, but
when we were kids, it was like $1.
yeah, very.
I'm
cheap.
not even joking.
Yeah, it was cheap.
A taco was 75 cents the year I was born from Taco Bell.
Wow. Are thinking about gas?
Hello?
I think Dad went outside.
Weirdo.
Right?
Wait, okay,
That's the
finish
ice
the story.
machine. I think
That is the ice machine.
there might be someone in our house. Maybe not. We'll see if we make it out of here. If this gets
You
posted,
thought
we made it out
someone was in
alive.
the house.
Oh my God! I also have to share that. What?
You have to finish the iPod
Okay, okay.
story, and there was another story that I talked about. Okay,
No. Okay,
we'll talk
no,
about this.
No. But
we'll talk
okay.
about this. We'll talk about the knife, and then we'll talk about me and the urgent care, and then we could be good.
Okay, Dad.
Hello.
I literally thought the house was getting like broken into. Can you like respond?
Dad, want to come make a cameo?
Please? Dad? One day. If we like interview him like questions that are like good, like maybe he'd do it. He's a little attention whore, you know that. Okay, so my mom was like, oh, where'd you get that? Knowing I only had like $5 to my name, and I was like, oh, I got it from the Apple store, yeah. And she's like, no, you didn't. Like, those are expensive and you have no money. And then I was like, okay, I shoved down Abby's butt crack in the DC water. Like, because I cannot lie for the life of me. Like, I am the worst liar ever. I show it on my face. Like, I cannot lie. So, I was like, I should not Abby's butt crack, and then Daisy didn't want it anymore. And then she was like, hello? And she was like, you could have just told me the truth. Oh my God. Also, I remember one time I was putting Abby's iPod on her bed and I threw it. This was when we upgraded to like the ones with like the bigger screen that looked
I
like a phone.
remember this.
I threw her iPhone on her bed, iPod, and it fell and it cracked, and I just pretended like I didn't see it. And then I remember our friend Claire, like her mom was like blaming her kids that she did it, they did it, and I was like, what? Oh my God, yeah, like, that's crazy. I don't know who did that. And then
I was so pissed.
No, but then their mom was about to buy a new iPod, so I was like, okay, I can't let this happen. Like, or like pay you.
You should have
for
let
that.
me get the free. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Remember when I
You
got?
fessed up though, right? And
I
didn't I
did,
get a
yeah.
new one?
I don't even know if you had to get a new one, or you might have got the screen fix or something. But
I
God,
was pissed.
that lie I actually kind of got away with for a minute, but then I felt bad and it was eating me alive.
That's so horrible.
I did weird things.
Maddie
okay.
used to be like actually kind of a bad kid.
And no, I was not. I was not a bad kid.
Speedy freeze.
Okay, don't talk about that one. That's actually not funny. I'm so deeply embarrassed.
Maddie's
by that
the
story.
villain.
No.
Well, now I have to tell her.
No, God, that actually, please don't. I'm being for real. Please don't.
Okay.
I don't associate with that person who I was on that day anymore. Please don't. Please don't. There's one story that y'all will never hear. Maybe if you like know us personally, you might know it.
I got the ammo.
But no, okay, we're making it sound like I did something like racist and bad. That was nothing like that.
It was
I just did something
something
mean to Abby that might have been like biologically not
like biological
warfare. Maybe it had to do with my spit, and it might have had to like I might have spit in one of her drinks and then she drank it. But and my parents got really mad. But I'm actually really embarrassed by that, so we won't talk about that. But wait, what are you talking about the knife?
when you were home alone and scared?
Oh, okay. Yeah. One time I did think someone broke into our house, and I was so brave for this. I just literally took a knife and scanned the house. Like, I just went all the way upstairs.
Like, what were you going to do with that?
I don't think I could stab someone, honestly.
No.
So I don't know. I'd probably accidentally stab myself. Knives are so scary to me. Today, I'm so scared of blades and things of that nature. I today shaved my legs, and I had to sit in the bathtub and do it slowly because one time, or actually every time, I cut myself when I shave, I instantly feel like I'm going to pass out, and I have to leave the shower with my wet, soapy, naked body and sit there and calm down.
You know what you should try if you feel like you're going to pass out is turn on the cold water. It shocks your
It doesn't
system.
happen that often. I just hate, no one likes cutting themselves, obviously, but shaving something with my hands, my fingers, one time I cut my finger on a knife when I was cutting olives to put them on my nachos.
You literally passed out.
In my mom's arms, I was like, passed out. And I remember I woke up to her being like, screaming for my dad. I'm like, okay, y'all, can we chill? But yeah, I remember one time.
Remember when I passed out?
Oh, Abby tried putting a tampon in. Well, I hear her which it can be scary, it gets scary down there sometimes. And I remember I'm in the kitchen. I hear I think I might pass out. And I was like, what? Seconds later, I hear kaboom. And I'm like, hello. I run over to the bathroom. And my mom runs over to the bathroom. My dad runs down to the bathroom. Abby was practicing putting a tampon in, as a girl does.
I don't wear tampons for this reason because it just doesn't work.
After this traumatic story.
Yeah.
But Abby's half naked body is plopped on the floor. And I remember whenever I pass out, I wake up.
Well, no, I had my underwear on, and I remember I had pooped too. And I wanted to stand up and wash my hands. So I had my underwear on and just a shirt. And I was like, no, I just took a shit. I need to wash my hands. Because my mom was like, yeah, well, then don't get up. My mom was like, stay sitting down. And I'm like, I'm literally sitting on the toilet, and I feel so gross right now. I want to get up.
You're better than me. I would have stayed sitting. But then I hear this big kaboom. I go in there, and Abby, didn't wake up for a second. You were sitting passed out, kind of, against the wall. And I remember I was like, Abby, get up. I was like, open your eyes now. And you're like, it was actually scary.
How long was I out for?
Not a long time, but I feel usually when I pass out, the second I hit the floor, I wake up. But your eyes were closed, and I remember trying to open them. But then you were fine. But my dad, he peeped his head in the door, saw Abby in her panty, and immediately shut it. He's so weird. Why are you you have daughters? Can you be normal? It's just a panty, or whenever we talk about periods, he gets really scared. It's
can you knock it off?
It's literally a period and a panty. It's not he gets his period too.
I'm literally free bleeding right now.
As you should. But literally every single pair of my underwear has blood streaks in them. But what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I searched the house with a knife. One other time, actually, fun story. This is what made me sleep in my parents' room all of 4th grade. So, oh my God, this also segues actually to another funny story where I peed my pants.
Wait, that happened in 4th grade?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I remember this one day, my friend Claire was over, and we were playing with Legos and stuff. And I just remember saying, I was like, my biggest fear is getting our house broken into. Not for stealing things, just it's so eerie and creepy, having someone be in your house. So that was my biggest fear, right? Me and Abby, I don't know why mom and dad did this, but I think I was 4th grade. They left us home alone when they went grocery shopping. They were just going really quick, maybe gone for less than an hour, coming back. And I didn't know they had left because no one had said hey, we're going to the grocery store, because they probably knew I would have been scared being home alone, because I don't like being home alone. And so then I hear someone open up the door and come inside, but I didn't hear mom and dad talking because it was early in the
yeah, they were probably trying to be quiet.
Early in the morning, sleeping. I think they were trying to be quiet. But I'm okay, I don't hear any voices I recognize. And then I had this little polar bear blanket. I pulled it all the way up to my eyes. My body was shaking so bad.
Because why did we think that if there's an intruder, you just hide under the covers and
as if they couldn't see me in my bed. Yeah. I know. So I was literally shaking in my bed, trembling. And then I think my mom turned on the stove, and I was like, they're burning the house down. I think she was trying to make coffee or tea or just make something on the stove. And I was like, they're literally burning my house down right now. So then ever since then, I literally, I remember mom and dad walked past my room. They're like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh my God, I thought you were breaking into the house. Like, I literally thought it was an intruder that was, like, coming after me. So then, ever since that day, I literally could not sleep at night or, like, be alone in my room because my room is, like, me and Abby sleep on the main. I don't really know if I want to disclose this information. But, like, I don't know. Basically, I just had, like, valid reasons to kind of, like, be scared at night. And so then every night after that.
Not that valid. I mean, you were just scared because you, like...
Yeah. I was just scared. And, like, being on everyone that sleeps on the main floor, it's like your parents have a luxury sleeping upstairs. Or you have a luxury sleeping upstairs. Like, we didn't have that. But, so I remember... every night after that, I slept in my mom and dad's room, and then on this little chair they had, like, in the corner, like, literally curled up in a ball. I remember one time...
Because they wouldn't let you sleep in the bed as if it's not a queen-size bed.
I remember my dad one time, he, like, didn't want me in there or something, or he was just so over me sleeping in the room like a little baby every day. He, like, kicked me out, and he, like, shut the door and locked it. And I was so there's a bathroom upstairs, right? Also a bathroom downstairs. I had to pee so bad, but I was trying to be so quiet because I didn't want them to know that I was on the chair outside of their room, just, like, sitting there trying to sleep. And I had to pee so bad, but I was so scared to go downstairs that and because I couldn't use the bathroom upstairs because I didn't want to be loud because they would hear me. They'd be like, okay, she's up there. So then I remember, like, my mom, I think I woke mom up because I was like, I'm literally about to piss my pants, but I'm too scared to go downstairs. Mom, even though Abby's, like, literally down there, like, honk shoo, like, not a care in the world. And mom came out of her room and she was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm too scared to go downstairs and pee. I'm gonna pee my pants. And then I peed my pants. Which is so sad. Like, God, I was so scared. But yeah, I slept upstairs, like, all of 4th grade. One time, my dad didn't want me in their room again. And I slept on the stairs, like, literally, like, where, like, a stairs goes up and then on that, just slept right there.
And did they wake up and just find you and they're like,
no, I think, like, mom woke up in the morning and at, like, 6 a.m. I, like, just shuffled my way back to my bed and acted like I was there the whole night. Or, like, I would wake up really, really, really early at, like, 5 or 6 a.m. and I'd go downstairs and watch Doodle Bops on the TV, which is scary. Doodle Bops is scary. Wait, what was the story you wanted to share? Did I say everything?
I don't even know. We got real sidetracked with that one.
Yeah, I literally... Why was I such a weird child? Oh, God.
I don't know. We were both weird. Remember the stress ball that I ripped in half?
That's so funny.
It was like it was like the shape of, like, a dog bone, and it was like because we definitely both had phases, like, actually probably around the same time. I was like 9 when I had, like,
4th grade is when
really, really bad anxiety.
Wrong, yeah.
No, I think, yeah, maybe it was 3rd or 4th grade. I don't know. I had really bad anxiety. My anxiety was so bad that it would, like, I would say my stomach would hurt every day, and I had to go to the guidance counselor one time because they were like,
our elementary school literally didn't have a nurse.
Why are you coming to the office?
Why didn't we have a
day?
Nurse?
Yeah, we didn't have a nurse. And
I remember one time I choked on a Starburst. We'll have maybe, like, an elementary school episode where we talk about fun stories in elementary school. But I choked, I'll just give the short story, choked on a Starburst, and they sent me to the office to try to give me a Nutri-Grain bar. Baby, what is a Nutri-Grain bar going to do right now? I'm choking.
Like, you literally, like, skin the fuck out of your knee, and they
like,
give you
a
frozen sponge in a Ziploc bag.
And a Nutri-Grain bar. Like, why is that always a solution? Like,
or if your stomach hurt, they give you a
nurse.
Mint. They give you a mint.
Yeah.
If your stomach hurt.
I'm so sorry. Like, I'm choking and you give me a Nutri-Grain bar. Like, baby, how about you do the Heimlich? But then I remember I was just sitting there and then I was like, and
I remember someone had to get the Heimlich
on my throat.
In school one time. He was choking on chunky peanut butter, and the lunch lady had to give him the Heimlich maneuver, and everyone in the lunchroom saw.
We need to literally have an elementary school episode where we just talk about fun stories from elementary school.
My feet and my undercarriage are very wet, and I also have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Our house has been hot.
No,
our house. No, it's
at
at 76 degrees because we're under the fan.
That's normal,
but, like,
though. It
I
just
literally,
started
my
getting hot
palms
out.
are sweaty, knees weak,
arms are heavy.
feet,
on his
feet
sweater.
sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. I got lasagna in the freezer. I feel really, like, Garfield
he's
on
nervous,
this afternoon.
but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. You know, the whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now. He's choking now in a Starburst like I did in 4th grade. Everybody's choking now. Clocks are out. Time's up.
Overplow.
Yeah. Overplow.
Snap back.
Overplow. To reality. You know, up there goes gravity. But okay. we can wrap it up now. But I think an elementary school episode would be fun. Oh, also, shout out Abby's boyfriend for making our little intro that'll be on this. It sounds so cool and fun. Thanks, Chris, for that, even though you're probably not watching. Pull up in that sofa. Oh my God, he's calling. That's
now.
weird.
That's really weird.
Wait, speak of the devil.
And he is a devil because he's red. He has red hair. I
As
call him
in
red.
a ginger, like
Yeah, I
what do
call
you
him
mean
Big
he's
Red.
Like, okay, well, now that we are at 55 minutes, we should probably wrap it up. So we will talk to you perhaps next week if Abby decides to film. If she decides she cares about the podcast now, because there's a brief period in time where she was acting like she didn't care about it and it made me
I do
really
it
upset.
for you guys. I do it for you guys. Trust me.
But all right, well, we will talk to you next whenever. But you'll see this on Wednesday. So
Bye.